Welcome back, everybody. This is SLURPATHON. My name is The Real Bong. Well, actually, my name is Bong, and my Twitch handle is The Real Bong. And I am being joined by NESCardinality, who is running Target Renegade.
Hi, everyone.
And to just quickly answer your question, QWERTY1484, we are raising money for Extra Life. Extra Life unites thousands of gamers from around the world to play games in support of their local Children's Miracle Network hospital. Since its inception in 2008, Extra Life has raised over $50 million for sick and injured kids. And the hospital that we're sponsoring essentially is the Alberta Children's Hospital. So yes, to answer your question, that is where all donations are going. But yeah, so here is NESCardinality.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to Target Renegade, a game that kind of looks like it could have been Double Dragon. Let's just jump in and get the timer going. Time starts in 3, 2, 1, go! So the story of this game is pretty simple. Noted motorcycle enthusiast and former professional wrestler Bret the Hitman Hart has created a clone army of Bret Harts to take over the city, and it's up to you to try and stop them. So here we are trying to trip them until they fall on the floor and start flashing. That's how a lot of Nintendo games work. It's good that we are so strong we can just deliver a flying kick to a motorcycle and make it explode, so that it's no longer usable. I'm joined by Sparkover featuring Scraggles on the couch for commentary.
Yes, I'm going to commentate. So here you see he is going to kick some humans off of their motorcycles and then kick them some more when they are on the ground.
Ah, but are they really humans? Are we gonna open up a philosophical debate here?
What is human? Well, they're not bears. They're probably humans.
So are you asking what is a man?
We're coming up to the first boss here, and he looks very difficult. He's like 3 times our size. But if you look at the bottom of the screen sometimes gives you helpful hints. And it's telling us he has an Achilles stomach, so we're gonna punch him in the stomach 16 times. And our vertical hitbox is very thin, which basically means we can travel one hitbox up or down and he won't be able to hit us when he attacks, so we just hit him and then step out of vertical range. And then move on to level 2. Oh! Bret Hart got the best of me there. There are a lot of them. They really like to walk away after you hit them once, but they don't always do it, and that's one of the reasons that we can't really use a more efficient fighting tactic to take them out. The best thing that I've found is just to keep kicking low until they are done. We're gonna pick up this, I think it's a fire extinguisher, and just throw it off screen so that the opponents won't try and pick it up.
I mean, I don't know. When someone tries to kick me, I'd rather walk away from them.
These ladies, oh, here's another one. 2 more, apparently. These ladies don't just walk away from you after you attack them, so there are other ways to handle them. So when we do a drop kick, a standing jump kick, we can deliver 2 points of damage instead of 1. Oh, that one actually walked away, but it wasn't a problem. That would have worked out the same no matter what I had tried. But yeah, here they're just being cooperative, and our jump kicks are hitting them twice, so it's much more efficient. And we come up to the boss for stage 2, and it's the same guy. He's back, apparently. So, we'll deliver our... Oh, he says, yo, dude! Yo!
He's sharing his donuts with you.
Apparently. So that's it for the parking garage area. Our instructions are to get to a phone, so there's going to be a phone at the end of this level, and that's what we're going to receive our instructions from on every subsequent level. I'm not exactly sure how we're getting them now, but it's going to look exactly the same. So yeah, here we have a bunch of old men in oddly colored green jackets, and construction workers with baseball bats, and essentially they're both the same. They're both really easy to take out using the same technique. We're going to pick up the bat here so that no one else tries to pick it up. In the next scene after, like in the next screen, There are going to be 2 baseball bats instead of 1. That means the enemies are always going to have an option to pick up, and you are going to, if we get bad RNG, you're going to see some very suspect behavior from the enemies. Basically, whenever they have an item to target as a pickup, they can do weird things to avoid the hitbox of your attack, so we'll see if we see any of that. I'm going to go for this guy first. He's already walking away.
And sorry to interrupt you, NESCardinality. Just want to mention thank you so much, Retro Gaming Live TV, for the host.
RGL woo!
Thanks,
Woo!
RGL.
And yes, to everyone who is joining us, this is SLURPATHON, a yearly charity, an annual charity marathon held in Calgary, Alberta. We aim to raise money for Extra Life, and who supports our local Children Miracles Network Hospital, and the hospital we're sponsoring this year is the Alberta Children's Hospital. So yeah, sit back and enjoy some games. If you want some more information, you can type !SLURPATHON or schedule.
So here we are on the stage 3 boss. And he's got some gaps in his AI, which, whoop, hang on. I might have to be careful now. Because we're actually low on health. I'm not sure if I can survive another kick, so we'll just play it a little safe. And this has the added bonus of taking us closer to the phone when the boss is finally defeated, so it's not that bad. Because we have to walk over to the phone at the end anyway, whereas here we're just right there already.
If you need to make a call, I've got you.
Appreciate it. But this was made in the 80s, when even the largest of cell phones didn't really exist. So yeah, same set of starting enemies in this level. Same idea to take them out. I'm gonna pick up this heart just in case we need it. Here's some guys with knives, we can just avoid those. Alright, only 3 of them. And then we move on. Gonna introduce a new attack here. These guys take 4 attacks, and the headbutts do 2 points of damage. They're not as effective against the previous enemies, which is why we were using other techniques. But here, this is the best way to take these guys out. I don't know why they're not coming down, but there we go. Tetris hyper tapping has helped a little bit for this. This guy is at the top, so I'm just gonna use kicks to drag him out from the bottom, because if you're against a wall at the very top, for some reason, it won't really let you headbutt the same way. We have to stay out of this enemy's attack range, basically, so we're going to attack just as it's approaching our attack hitbox, and it walks in and takes damage, and we're safe.
I just want to remind everyone that we do have an upcoming game that still does not have their incentive made. It is Glitter Mitten Grove, and there are 3 incentives: Annoy Todd, Catch Thief, and Shave the President. They all sound very interesting, and if we want to see them, we're going to need those donations. And speaking of, we are still just $7 off of $1,200, and so right now we're at $1,193 out of our $2,000 goal. Thank you so much for everyone who has supported us thus far, and hopefully if you have the time, you can other people who have just joined us, you can make a donation as well.
Alright, in that scene we had enemies on skateboards that we had to knock off. Here, there is a trash can. It's another enemy we don't want another item we don't want the enemies to pick up. But it was also usable as a weapon in very fortunate order there, so we just threw it and it bonked off of the enemy's head with a very funny little sound. Because, you know, everything in Nintendo, nobody's actually getting hurt. You don't kill anyone, you knock them out and they disappear type thing. That's very consistent across the NES. Here we come to the same boss yet again. I think she just wants some snacks.
Whoa.
Look at how angry she is. That's brutal.
Ouch.
Yeah, she's hungry.
She's probably just angry because the snack shack is closed.
Exactly. They closed like 20 minutes before they were supposed to.
They just wanted to go home early.
She wasn't late. They left early. Our instructions are always just go to the next place and take out the enemies and keep going to the next phone. It's a very thrilling storyline, I must say. Oh, why did that guy go away? He's not usually cowardly.
Because you're trying to kick him.
That could have something to do with it. Maybe.
Maybe.
This enemy introduces these karate guys. They pretty much operate similarly to a lot of other enemies in this game, with the exception that if you, like, I'm approaching them from a lot of diagonal angles, and the reason is if I let them kind of get in front of me about one body length away, they will deliver a drop kick, which they're invincible when they're doing it, so we just want to avoid that. More of these green coats. They seem to travel en masse. Maybe they came from some sort of convention, I don't know. We'll pick up the heart just in case.
Alright.
Will do. We are approaching the hardest type of boss in the game. We're gonna try and deliver 3 headbutts to them.
Ah, the babies stacked up on top of each other in trench coats.
Exactly. Ironically, they're safest when we are, like, traveling through them. But yeah, I'm just taking some safe strats when they get close to us, but basically the idea is to approach them like this, and then when they come up vertically into our attack hitbox, we deliver 3 headbutts to take them down, and it's working out really well here. Those are world record strats. No regard for safety.
Well done, kid.
Thank you. We're into the final section here, and we get more of these guys. So again, we're going to use the same approach to take them out quickly. It's not as easy as it looks. When it works out perfectly like this, it looks so smooth and effortless, but every once in a while, like there we missed 1 headbutt, so we had to fix that. I don't know what they're doing right now, but when they're on the same side like that, it's kind of nice to just deliver drop kicks. Oh man. Again, I just want to stay safe here. Is there only 1 left? What? I don't understand what he's doing right now, but okay. One more, there we go. And he's alone, so we can just do the headbutts nice and safely. If there are 2 of them, it's really dangerous to try things like that. And once you reach this stage, it's the final boss stage, for whatever reason, they don't allow you to continue if you die, so I did want to be super careful there, but we should be in the clear from here. These guys are safer. They can't do too much damage all at once. We're approaching the final boss. His name is Mr. Big. See if you can figure out why he's named that way. There's the women's washroom, there's the men's washroom, and Mr. Big has his very own.
Wait, you bamboozled me!
Well, he does have a very big gun impossibly located in his jacket. Get ready on the timer. And time. And that's Target Renegade. Now we get the joyful ending. I forgot to mention the actual story is our brother has been kidnapped and we want to save him. So here we get to save him. He walks out of captivity and we hear the victory music and nothing else happens. That's it. That's absolutely nothing else. Oh wait, what's going on? There are more Bret Harts.
Oh.
They've recaptured him. And so you have to start the game all over again. I forgot to mention that despite all its follies graphically and mechanically, this game is a masterpiece of music thanks to the genius of Mr. Tim Follin. It's another one of those beauty gems. So, if you were able to ignore my commentary and listen to the music, it is absolutely wonderful. One of the best on the NES. That is Tim Follin for you. And that is Target Renegade.
Alright, thank you very much, NESCardinality. We're just going to take a short break, but we will be right back with the Dragon Warrior Randomizer race between NESCardinality and Mr. Holmes.